They lied to you about studying. They told you to sit for hours, reread your notes, highlight everything in neon colors, but guess what? None of that actually works. Today, we're going to blow the lid off the big study myth and reveal the real science, so buckle up. Hey, I'm Esam. And if you've ever pulled an all-nighter only to forget everything the next morning, you're not alone. Because traditional study hacks are built on myth, not science. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share a week-long blueprint infused with cutting-edge research, real-life anecdotes, and yes, a dash of humor to keep you awake. Let's dive into why rereading your textbook is like expecting a sponge to teach you math and what actually does work. Number 1. The myth of passive studying scene. Host scribbling on a whiteboard. Reread knowledge. Host voiceover lightly mocking. You highlight. You reread. You hope the words zap into your brain. Spoiler alert, they don't. This approach relies on passive exposure, which is like watching someone else jog on a treadmill and expecting to become fit yourself. Cut to Dr. Memory, a comedic lab-coded character. Dr. Memory, over the top. Just sit there for 12 hours straight. Memorization guaranteed. Host, deadpan. Thanks, Doc. But no, thank you. Number 2, the real science, active learning. Host, writing on whiteboard. Retrieval practice, spaced repetition. Interleaving host, explains 1. Retrieval practice. Testing yourself, flashcards, quizzes, is like going to the mental gym. The harder your brain works to recall information, the stronger the memory. 2nd, spaced repetition. Instead of cramming, review concepts at increasing intervals. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Boom, neural pathways reinforced. Real-life exam. Meet Sarah, a med student who swapped her 8-hour lecture marathon for 20-minute mixed subject quizzes, and her recall jumped from 50% to 90% in 1 month. No magic pill, just science. Number 3, indirect theoretical insights. Host, sitting casually. Metacognition. Thinking about how you think. Ask yourself, what part of this feels fuzzy? Then target it. Desirable difficulty. Study techniques that feel hard do improve learning. Struggle is not your enemy, it's your training partner. Transfer of learning. By mixing context, flashcards on the bus, mind maps at your desk, you learn to apply knowledge flexibly. Quick anecdote. Benjamin Franklin learned French by reading a French translation of Pilgrim's Progress, side by side with the original. Interleaving, context variation, and joy all in one. Conclusion and call to action. Host, direct to camera, upbeat. So there you have it. They lied about studying being hours of passive reading. Real science demands active recall, spaced repetition, and varied practice. Try this 7-day sprint. Sprinkle in some metacognitive check-ins and watch your grades and confidence soar. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive into the real science behind success. Drop a comment. What study myth do you want busted next? Until then, keep learning, smart, active, and you'll beat the system every time. End screen with channel logo, subscribe button, and suggested videos. Voiceover outro 10 to 10-10. Remember, it's not about how many hours you study, but how you study those hours. Study smart and take back control of your learning journey.